Hey everybody, it's Jack and Dan, and today we're doing a 1-year update on our Princess Aquarium.
Yeah, we got this little Princess Aquarium here in the middle of our table, kind of like in our kind of rec room area, workroom area. We put it together about a year ago, and it's basically just a bunch of dirt here, and then gravel. There's no filter, there's no heater. We don't do water changes on it. We just kind of top it off. It has bamboo, it's got a moss bridge, and it's pretty much been going along pretty well, but we're going to take a little time to kind of clean it up a little bit today, and we're going to show you what we're going to do. We'll show you before and after. All right, this is kind of like our little patio outside here. You can see it's snowing, even though it's springtime in Cleveland, a little snow. This is just, a little table we have. This is where we work on tanks and stuff. We always have projects and stuff over here we're working on. This was an office that the previous owner, he ran a business out of his garage. He was a mechanic and stuff, and it was just kind of a little workroom, and we kind of used it as the same thing. Jack affectionately named these young ladies Red, which is her right there. White, which is her. She's probably the biggest, right? Yeah. Has shorter fins, but is the biggest. And then Blue, over there to your right. She's over here. Oh, there she is right there. Little beauty there, right? So this was an old tank that we used for some other things, and we had it as a bamboo planter outside on that table. And we brought it in one time and decided to use it inside and make this. It's been here for about a year. These are some old glass sculptures that we had. I think I got those from, they're like blown glass flowers from like a flea market a long time ago. We do have some rabbit snails in here. We have some of these kind of yellow ones, orange ones, and then we have some black ones. There's one of the black ones right there. You can see if I go close enough with the reflection. Now we think that this one has passed away, and that might be one of the reasons the water's a little funky. So we're gonna kind of check all the snails. We gotta do the smell test, right? Take a little sniff, see if they're alive or dead, and take out any ones that are not living. The other thing we're gonna do is this little moss bridge thing is growing out of control, isn't it? Yeah. It's absolutely huge. We're thinking we're gonna take that out and put that into the blue polar tank, into Jack's bridge tanks. Look at White, she's always hungry. She thinks we're gonna feed her right away, so she's like, check it out. So that is gonna come out. These bamboo guys, we're just gonna kind of clean up. And then we also have a little aerator, and we're gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with that. Now, they have different homes. This one, Red likes to hang out in this little tower. White hangs out under this bridge, and this is Blue's home. We're gonna be building Blue a new little home over here with these guys. So we got a bunch of these like rocks. Jack's gonna build like a little kind of a cave for her out of those. We cleaned them up and stuff, just some ones we had sitting around. And so take you guys along for the ride here. All right, they're not gonna like this. They like hanging around this area, but this thing's just gotten out of control. We're gonna kind of just pick it up nice and gently. Wow, this thing's cool, huh? It's done remarkably well. And it's just gonna go, we're taking this over to Jack's room. All right, so we just kind of placed that in there. These guys are checking it out already. It didn't get the best light over there in that tank. It was kind of the way it was catty corner. These guys are gonna clean it up. They may eat it, and if they do, that's fine. The other thing is if it continues to grow, you can always rewrap it. You can take a piece of string and rewrap it. That's really all they do is they take this moss and they take a string and they wrap it around like a coconut piece of shell, but we'll see how it does in here. We had this big kind of rock in here, and we didn't really like how it looked, so we took that out, put this guy in here, and we'll see what happens with it. All right, so we kind of think that was a bit of a contributor to some of the yuck in here. Those blue polars are either going to eat it or it'll flourish better, but we're going to kind of get some of this out, and you can see that they're kind of missing that. So what Jack's going to do, these are a bunch of big rocks, like I said, we have. He's going to be building a little cave or something like that so that the third beta has another area. They all like to have their little homes. This is a little battery-operated aerator, right? Yeah. We got this from Joseph's Tropical Tank. He gave this to us. We use it if we're, hauling fish a long way or whatever. We're going to aerate this thing kind of while we're working on it, just to kind of get rid of some of the protein and the stuff on the top here. Really easy to do. We just clip it on the side, and we're just going to let it go like that. And then as we're cleaning it, these things won't collect on the top. We got the snail out that was in question, and he's actually completely gone. We think that they just ate him. Either the other snails ate him. Kind of a beauty, so we'll probably put him back in there. There was a bit of a body left that was rotting, and we did get the little remnants out. Other than that, we checked them all. They all seem like they're alive and everything, so that might have caused some of the funk in the water as well. But other than that, we're going to go around. This is a little piece of steel wool. This works really good. We take it around like this and kind of clean the glass where this calcium builds up. You can see how easy that works. So we're going to go around the outside, clean it all up here, build a little new castle for these ladies and see how it goes. All right, that only took about 15, 20 minutes. No big deal, right, man?
Yeah. No.
Basically, we're just going to clean up here a little bit. We decided to let this aerator kind of go a little longer. Let's flip this around and take a closer look. All right, so Jack's putting some finishing touches, just wiping everything down here. We wiped off the glass. There's a little awesome cave he made here. And Blue's already actually been in there already. And Red's checking it out a little bit. So he made her a cool little cave that she can kind of hang out in there. We did have one black rock left over. We just kind of put it over here. And again, we're just going to kind of let this aerate. Everything's pretty much done. It really didn't take long at all. We just kind of went through there, cleaned things up with some toothbrushes and stuff. This guy's already up here. Look at him on the glass. He's already cleaning the glass and doing some other things. These guys are running around, checking out their new thing. It's almost clear, but we got some errands to run and some other things to do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this run for a little bit, and then we'll take it out. Might add a smidgen of water to it. We really didn't add any water. Might just kind of top it off, and then we'll kind of show you guys what it looks like all crystal clear. Maybe feed these ladies a little bit. It's always nice to see them eat and everything. And we'll be back in a few to do that a little later today. All right, everybody, we're back. It's actually the next day because we got kind of busy last night, didn't feel like shooting this. We did take the aerator off. Again, just kind of let it bubble for a few hours. During the night, this just kind of settled, and that's what we wanted it to do after stirring everything up and cleaning it. Came out beautiful. We're going to turn this around and show you guys what's going on. The other thing that's really awesome is the rabbit snails had babies.
Yeah, they look pretty sick.
Yeah, it's really cool. We didn't expect that. We didn't even know that was going on, and we found a few, so we'll try to get some footage for you. They're really tiny, but that's kind of cool. So we're going to flip this over here, and we're going to show you guys what everything looks like.
Cue the cinematic music.